Just take a small interruption because we're joined by actually the one and only Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw. Kiran, you've fought for so many causes. You've put your money where your mouth is. Isn't this one of the biggest crises that India faces, the discrimination against the girl child?
Absolutely, Pranay, and I must really say that you're doing such a wonderful thing by really focusing on this very serious issue. You know, we've all talked about, you know, the very alarming tilt in the sex-gender ratio that we are seeing in across the country, and in many states, you know, that it's reaching, you know, alarming and catastrophic levels. So I think this is a very serious issue. And I've been watching your program, you know, during the day, and you can't help but feel that we have laws, but they are simply not being implemented.
Right, right. That's the key. So how do you get this done? I think globally, if you study how you get laws implemented, you start with smaller cases and set an example, then send a message across.
I think the main thing is that, yes, we have NGOs standing up for them, but I really think that it should also come from, like how we took up the abortion issues, right? I mean, we made it a law, and yes, we implemented it. I mean, they arrested doctors all over the country for doing what they were doing, and talking about the gender of the child before the child was born. So I think that in itself, we need to do that. Has to come from the government side as well. The government has to implement that and make it possible for them also to stand up for it.
And also, you know, I have seen the entire India. When the airline started, couple of airlines started, how much demand of the young girls was there to become air hostess. No, in our company, everywhere, we are giving a preference. We have to give them a preference. And I have seen the productivity is better when the girls is convinced that this is the right thing. We have seen the productivity is definitely better. So that is one side. The other side is, if when the parents knows, the girls knows that there is, as she grows, she will have a preference. She will have, like, whether it's a medical field, whether it's in the factories, whether you are. When I heard from Pranay Roy, from you, that in your company you have more girls than the boys.
NDTV is all girls except these two right here.
So this is, and we used to be tigers. Now look at us.
No, but I really think that आज के ज़माने में अगर देखा जाए तो मर्द और औरत में ज़्यादा फर्क नहीं है, क्योंकि अगर आप फाइनेंशियली बात करें तो एक वक्त होता था जहाँ पे हम कैसे कह सकते थे कि क्योंकि वो औरत है वो कमा नहीं सकती, शायद there must be some financial, there will be a financial issue later on. लेकिन अभी वो भी नहीं कह सकते, आज के ज़माने में वो भी नहीं कह सकते. We have banks which are issuing startup loans for women. We have so much, they have so much going for them that if they want to work, and they definitely, if they have the choice and if they have the chance to, that they will definitely be able to support their families.
Absolutely. Taking from what Kajol is saying, Kiran ma'am, I'd like to ask you, you're such an icon to women all over because you're an achiever and you're somebody who stood for what women want to be. Where do you think and how do you think that we can bring more women and girls to come forward, stand up for themselves and have people and societies support them?
You know, Priyanka, it starts with a societal mindset change. I mean, I know how I have built my organization facing a number of gender challenges, okay? And I know that when I set up my company, one of the, driving goals that I had was to create an environment where I could, create opportunities for women scientists to pursue a career. And today I'm really happy that, of the 2,500 scientists that we have in our organization, over 1,000 are women. So I think you can do it if you... you can do it by basically focusing on, achieving certain goals. I believe, yes, it all starts with education.
Right.
And, I myself know that when I was growing up, that I also grew up where a part of my family had this mindset that my brothers were more important than me. But, you know, over time I was able to demonstrate that I could do just as well, if not better.
Wow, you demonstrated very well, I must say.
Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw, been a pleasure having you with us. Thank you so much for having joined us and for having shared those words.
And keep doing this wonderful work. This is wonderful.
All right.
And we'll look to you to take this forward. This is just the seeds today.
Yeah.
We've got to push this whole movement forward and awareness.
Thank you so much for being such a support.
Thank you. Thank you, Kiran. Well, just a quick update on some of the donations that are continuing to come in, because she's right, education is required. So HSBC says